Yeah, buddy, listen, tuning in live. Listen, nobody's ready for this one. This one, I can tell it's in demand because you want to know why, bro? Y'all always got his name in your mouth, bro. Listen, I'm just a humble interviewer, you know? I don't take sides. I just show you the real shit. And my friend, the viewer, I'm here with some real shit, a real one. There's no one realer. Listen, I'm here with the one and only, the one, the warrior. My friend, introduce yourself.
Man, it's Curses in the bitch, man. Cozy, man. You already know what the fuck going on, man. Big blood coat shit, BK shit, man. Satanic.
Real shit, man. Now listen, it's been a while since the last interview. What can you tell me? What has changed from then to now?
What has changed from then to now? Shit. What's changed? I don't beef no more. I don't beef no more. So there's that right there. I don't really diss no more. I mean, I'll throw some slick shit in my song, but I won't go all out on the nigga like I used to. And then, you feel me? Obviously, niggas done got more followers and shit, and more niggas seeing me, shit like that. And just overall, I grew since then.
Absolutely, yeah. The underground as a whole has seemed to gain a lot of momentum. Everybody seems to be onto the TikTok method, and it's kind of wild. Like, I feel like the future of the underground is super bright right now, and everybody's taking a chance to focus on themselves and really push the music forward. How do you feel about the current state of the underground right now?
All right, state. The underground as a whole is like, I mean, shit. I said that shit before, I think, but shit, that's really all TikTok now. It's really all underground, bro. Like, you go and open the app and shit, open TikTok and shit. It's just straight underground music and shit. And I feel like it's becoming more of a normalized thing. You feel me? To hear that shit and to know people who make the shit. And yeah, like, I don't know, it's just becoming a lot more common.
For sure. Yeah, like, I think a lot of people are starting to get hip, but they just don't know what to call our type of music. They just call it TikTok music or maybe sizzlecore, but I don't know. I think that term's played out. What would you call it, bro?
Shit, I don't know. Like, to be honest, it's not like, that's the thing. I don't really know what to call this shit either. It's just like, you feel me? Every nigga, like, I don't even, like, niggas ask me, oh, what type of music you make? What genre is your shit? Like, I don't put my shit in a specific genre. I just be like, that's Curses music type shit. You feel me? Like, I don't know. I don't really know. I don't got a name for that shit. I don't think a lot of people do.
Real shit. I'm starting to think maybe it's better that way, like, that we don't put a name on this shit, because, you know, it lets people be themselves. Because I remember there was this period where everybody was trying to, oh, I made a new genre. I put this and this together. I made it, and it was just getting corny and shit. And I think the fact that people are just doing what they like is enough, you know? The music speaks for itself, real shit. So something that has been in the development right now, something that's gaining a lot of traction. I saw it on my Instagram and I was immediately raptured by this graphic, Blood Cult. What is that all about? What is the mission?
All right, so let me start here. So Blood Cult, it was, well, if you know, you know, but it was already a thing before that. It's basically a collective, a group that I started with my homies and shit. And Blood Cult, I don't even know. I don't even know how I just came up with that shit. I just randomly said that shit one day. But shout out my nigga St. Claus though. Shout out my nigga Zato, because he was the one that helped me really start that shit up though. We had hella people in there and shit, and basically what happened to it was what happens to most collectives and shit. It basically imploded, and we actually talked about that before back then, which that was a long ass time ago, I feel like. But like yeah, basically imploded. Niggas started beefing with each other. Man, niggas started talking shit, just all type of shit. Like, niggas just started doing some snaky shit, all type of shit. I won't go really into detail, but you feel me? If you know, you know. But I started this shit back up again just recently because I seen some niggas, right? I'm not even gonna say who, right? Because they don't. I feel like they don't even deserve that attention. But basically, some niggas tried to bring it back, quote unquote, with a slightly different name, right? And you feel me? I don't know. That shit just really pissed me off, and I don't know if it's my ego or some shit. But when I seen that, I was like, you feel me? I'm finna tee up on this shit. I'm just fuck it, bring this shit back, cause you feel me? I just gotta show niggas that they can't do it better than me. You feel me? Like I gotta show niggas that, you feel me? Like you can copy, but you never gonna be as good as the original. Feel me?
That's real shit right there. I fuck with that.
Exactly. So basically, all Blood Code is just, you feel me, a group of my homies and shit, and you feel me? It's more shit to come, but in time.
For sure. You know, I think what y'all got going on is completely splendid. You know, I think that, you know, when collectives really focus to get on, like, being together, I think a great example of that is Ranker. Cause like they've stayed together, you know, they've had their drama, but like, you know, being a cohesive unit is something that all the underground artists should be focused on doing. Real shit. Cause like everybody wants to rap nowadays, apparently. And if you can leverage that skill, the effort into one, you know, force, bro, y'all are gonna be guaranteed for success. And I definitely see that for Blood Code, you know, if y'all stick together.
Right. Appreciate that.
For sure. Now, how do y'all deal with hate? Because I know, you know, it seems like collectives are, because there's multiple people in there, they just become a fucking target for hate. How do you deal with hate personally? And shoot, like, just how does that even go?
Honestly, bro, I mean, it's not really shit. So I mean, it's always gonna be some hating ass people, and there's gonna be the people that support you genuinely and shit. But it's like when I see the hate and shit, I mean. I just be looking at that shit on my phone. I just be laughing at that shit, and I'd be like, you feel me? I got to the point where it's like I don't even entertain that shit no more, because it's like I just say fuck it, I'm gonna just go do something else. Like that's the thing. Like some people don't understand that with this like beef shit and all that shit, it's like niggas like actually have real lives. You feel me? Niggas actually have real lives outside of this music shit. Like niggas don't really get that. Like it's a lot of niggas in this community and shit, and just in the underground and shit, that's like they literally live on the internet. They live on the internet. So it's like, you feel me? They're gonna beef and shit, and they're gonna continue to be miserable and shit. But you feel me? That's on them. But when I look at that, I just be like, shit, I don't give a fuck. Because at the end of the day, I don't give a fuck what no nigga say about me. I don't care what no nigga think of what I do or how I move and shit. It's just like, fuck them. It's like, you don't even, all these niggas you don't even know me like that to even be speaking on me. So it's like, you know, it's whatever.
Sure. Yeah. You know, a great man once said, you'll never meet a hater doing better than you. Real shit.
Right. Right.
I think you're completely right about people being like almost living on the internet. You know, I'm a big fan of Neopunk FM. You may be familiar with them. They be going to these concerts of these, you know, more successful underground artists. Like, you know, they might go to an Opium or whatever concert, or like 100 Gex concert, weird shit like that. And they'll see these people and they just know, like, they're either mentally ill, chronically online. Like you said, they live on the internet and it starts messing with their head. And, you know, I think it's the duty of the artist to help, you know, build a better world, represent, you know, who, you know, your fan base and shit like that.
Right.
With that being said, how do you feel about the advent of AI? People doing fake
AI.
music. Yeah, bro.
Oh man, AI, bro. I ain't gonna lie, like AI has been going crazy recently, though. That's like all you see now and shit. It's just, you feel me? That shit evolving and shit, and it's like I don't know, just all the AI shit. Well, when it has to do with music, I just feel like, I don't know, it's really some troll ass shit and some real shit that's happened to it. Like niggas have made AIs of other rappers' voices and shit, put it on a different beat, and then it'll get it. You feel me? And they will come at them for that. They'll be like, what the fuck? Like, using my voice, all this bullshit, and just all this bullshit and shit. But you feel me? Like, that shit can be negative. It can be, like, trolling and shit. But, feel me? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. I don't really know how to feel about it that much, but you feel me? Niggas gonna do what they do with it, I guess.
Real shit. Yeah, you know, I think what it is that if it comes to a point where it gets so powerful where like, I don't know, I couldn't just imagine somebody ever, put this in the comments below if you do this, but fucking like actually listen to AI music, like you sitting in your car and you listening to Homer Simpson sing some Spanish music. Like, I don't know if I could ever do that. Like, that's weird. So, but if it's profitable though, that shit will be pushed out, you know? I just don't want no like soulless music. Cause like I've said this before, you know, the underground is just like a place that people come to because the mainstream just doesn't provide that itch or whatever, that scratch or whatever.
Exactly, yeah.
Damn. Okay. Has your creative process changed any, you know, or you know, you're just still going with the flow?
Well, it's like, here's the thing. It's like a lot of people, I know I'm not the only one. So I did experience this shit myself, but a lot of the time, right, when you first starting up rapping and shit and doing like working on your craft, doing all that shit, it starts off, you feel me, really easy and simple. It's because like, you feel me, you're just starting and you have all this creativity and shit, but it's like as you keep on going longer and longer, like you'll find that like it gets kind of more difficult to like, it literally gets more difficult to make music that you really like genuinely enjoy and shit, and you feel like other people would fuck with. Because I've noticed that really, like when I first started, that's the thing, like a lot of people know that like nigga, the songs that I've dropped like kind of near when I first started rapping, they performed really a lot better than some of my other shit, because at that point in time and shit, I was just so creative where it's like, you feel me, I'll hear a beat and shit, and it's like once I hear the beat, like I already know what I'm gonna say on the beat. I already have the whole song in my head before I even record it, you know? It's like that shit was so simple. I'll be making motherfucking 3 songs a day, fucking, you feel me? And that shit would not take me long. Make a motherfucking whole ass song, 2-minute song in 10 minutes. You feel me? Mm-hmm. So I still have the ability to do that shit, but I don't know. Sometimes it just gets difficult and shit. You feel me? I'm still a hard ass nigga though. Like, you feel me? I can still continue to make hard ass music, but you feel me? Niggas just gotta slow their roll and really take a chance to just sit there and look at that shit. What niggas need to do and shit. But yeah.
Nah, bro, I understand exactly what you mean. And recently, like, it's like the more I do, the more I learn, the more I don't know. That's how it is with FL, right?
Right.
Because I listen to other artists, and right now I've been studying 9 Lives, okay? Because like he's all over TikTok, he's blowing up and blah blah blah. But I've been known 9 Lives, like his music, and for like a long ass bit. So, but like I really started to take him like really listening, like standing his shit, and like his shit is so intricate. I'm like, wow. And sometimes I overthink it, you know, and I think like, fuck, like, am I missing something, you know? And one of the things artists go through is like, how do you fucking learn and also be good at it at the same time? Like, how do you fucking be good and not know what you're doing or learn like at the same time? You're like winging it, you know what I'm saying? You're winging it. That's how I feel, bro. For sure. How do you feel about just like seeing everybody almost like blow up, getting momentum? Because right now They Love Kirby, he's blowing up on TikTok with the "I just wanna dance." You have anything to speak to that?
Oh yeah, shout out Kirby, man. That's my nigga. Like, you feel me? We done made, you feel me? Just check it out. We done made songs together and shit. You feel me? Shout out that nigga. I'm proud of that nigga. You feel me? If he blowing up, I'm proud of that nigga.
Yeah, I think personally, bro, we're all up next. This generation, like this section we're at, we're the next wave. That's the only way. That's the only way.
Right. All my homies to go up. So.
Well, listen, now's the part of the interview where if you want to give any other special shout outs, any disses, or just talk about whatever you want to talk about, now's the time to do so.
All right. Shit. Where should I start at, man? Shout out my nigga Wag, you feel me? That's my nigga. Shout out Zai. Shout out Kari, feel me? Shout out my nigga Vash. Shout out my nigga Fenna. Feel me? All the BK niggas. Shout out Yuki. Shout out all them. You feel me? That's the gang right there. And feel me? All y'all gotta know is that, you feel me? Niggas got big shit to come. Tap in with me. You feel me? Tap in. Tap in before it's too late. That's all I gotta say. So shit.
Real shit. That's my whole message, man. Tap in before it's too late. You don't want to be responsible for sleeping on the next big artist right now. Socials will be linked down below. Go check my guy out. He's not only is his music hard, bro's consistently hard. Bro's always dropping, so do not sleep on him, bro. Like, you'd be doing yourself a disservice, okay? Listen, it's been Saintly Silas, the Soli Man, with another interview. You know what I'm saying? And I'm out.